Welcome, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, where you are. Welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, a trading coach. We will be doing a live trading session and live analysis as the first day of trading week, and also first week of the month is coming up. So NFP week. I'm sure that everyone is ready for another great trading week, guys. Make sure that before I begin this session, before you look for where is the next opportunity for us to find some good trading opportunity, smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So I was looking at gold and GJ as well. We can see some really good movement in the market. Gold is doing exactly as expected. We saw that gold, since the market opened, the market is coming down for a deeper pullback, and after this long bull move with this last day of trading week, in the last session we saw a big upside momentum from this level, and with that move we saw that gold currently is trending to the downside. Okay, so let's see where is our trading opportunity in this market. So first of all, I'll be looking at daily time frame. Guys, make sure that you use the live chat. If you have any question, you can ask me. Absolutely. So first of all, looking at daily time frame. Now if you look at the daily time frame, why I do look at the daily time frame, because this is the time frame that neither a very higher time frame nor the lower time frame, where you can see a clear picture in the market. The daily time frame is, since I said that, the master time frame, because this is where many traders do a lot of swing trading, as well as you can see especially the direction of the trend, and the key level is very clearly seen on the daily chart. Now if you look at the gold daily time frame, we can see that it is in a very strong uptrending market structure. So it is very important that first of all you understand the major direction of the trend. Now major direction of the trend is bullish on gold. As you can see, it is without any question an uptrending market structure. Now after this couple of waves, especially after this third wave, we see that gold is coming down for a deeper pullback. Now what I think, that with that dropping down, if you look at the weekly time frame to see where the market might be heading. Now if you look at previous week, a candle that has long wick at the bottom. Now when you see a long wick at the bottom in a very strongly moving market, you will see in majority of the time the price will come back down to the lower part of this week. So the price highly likely that we could see that in this market, the market might come down for a deeper pullback, and I think that highly likely we could see a 50% of this weekly candle is being retested. So there is a chance for downside on the lower time frame on gold, though it is a long-term bullish market. Now looking at daily time frame, we can see that from the daily perspective, we see that from this level so far today the market is in a downside, and we could see this price coming down, even breaking this low. It could happen that it might come any of this level before giving us any bullish trading opportunity. Let's jump onto the lower time frame to see now where is my entry. I will be waiting for a local liquidity grab. As you can see, with this move last day of trading week, there was an upside momentum, price is coming down. Highly likely a couple of levels we can look at today for potential buying and selling opportunity. Now what I think, that as it is now currently dropping down from this level, you see that here the price has gathered liquidity once here, and we see a move to the upside in the upcoming session, and again the price is rejecting from that level. I will be waiting for another upside move, and we could see that this zone is being broken, which is possible for another upside and then dropping down. So let's see, the market may not do whatever we want the market to do, but we need to, the wise trader are those who knows how to comply with the market rather than imposing their own will to act the market in the way, because the best way is always to follow the market rather than forcing the market to follow us. So let's see where the market is heading, and we will be following the flow of the market to find the best trade possible in the market. Now if you are with me, if you want to make some more tips today, guys, make sure that you stay present and hit that subscribe button, press that bell notification, write something on the live chat so that you also are with me. Let me know, guys, are you ready? For everyone who was watching, I need one sentence to write on the live chat, guys. Hi coach, hope you are doing well. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm doing very well. Gold buy or sell? Very good question. This is the most important question that I am also asking. Let's see where we can go. Farmanullah, sir, gold. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. So guys, everyone, write one sentence on the first day of trading week, because what you write is gonna manifest. This is how everything works. We write our own destiny. Okay, so what you're gonna write, it's gonna create a reflection in your life, because this is what the most people are missing, is that very few people know that they are the own architect on their own life. So what are you gonna write? It's gonna come back to you. So write down on the live chat what you're gonna wanna see today. Okay, you wanna see some profitable trade, or you wanna see the market is moving in a sideways. So let's see. Now we see that GJ, from that level we can see that let's look at GBPJPY. We saw there was a move down and then move back up on GJ. Let's look at bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame to see. Now this market on GBPJPY, it's a long-term bullish market. So what do we mean by long-term bull market? Long-term bullish market is where you can see that from the historical perspective, you can see that this market is creating series of higher high and higher, which is a long-term bullish market. Now in that long-term bull market, this is the monthly candle, which in fact we saw that from this level of support has got rejected, and we could see that this market is so far last day of trading week. Tomorrow is the last day, and then last day of trading month, not the week. We are starting a week. This is NFP week, guys. Make sure that you always stay energized. If you want to be a profitable trader, if you love trading, make sure you stay energized for this week. Now you see from the monthly there is a big upside rejection, and we could see that what I think long-term perspective, GJ might remain bullish. Now looking at the weekly, so far after breaking this low, we saw that GBPJPY from this level had an upside bias. Now looking at daily, so far we can see that from the support also GJ had a bounce. Now I have posted an analysis also early today on TradingView. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend you to watch that as well. So we see that after breaking this support on the daily time frame, this is the support here, price has broken all this low and then got strongly rejected towards the upside. Now looking at further lower time frame, we can see that GBPJPY, there is a bounce on the lower time frame. Now looking at even on the very lower time frame to see potential movement in the market. Now this is the 15-minute chart. We saw that this market was dropping with this semicircular structure, has broken this low, and then we saw that there is a bounce from that level. Currently the price in a level where we can see that there is a sharp rejection, and if you look at again 4 hour and 1 hour, we see that this market from this level, we see the 4 hour here, we see there is a bounce, and I think locally we might see some upside movement on GBPJPY, which is very likely to happen. And I think with that respect, GJ might be pushing high to create a new higher high. So let's see where it is heading in this market. If you look at the lower time frame, we see that this market already has broken the local structure. Though it is a bearish market here on the locally, I think that this market might be turning to a bull market, but until we see a clear direction as we are trading on the very lower time frame, we'll keep observing to see where is the next opportunity on GBPJPY. So let's see where you can find entry. At the moment, you can see from this support level there is a bounce to the upside, and locally we still see that, you see, this is a very interesting structure. There is a bull flag here after this big move. If you are not sure about the bull flag, guys, let me know. With that bull flag, we saw again break to the upside. I think might range in that zone a bit more time, so we'll be revealing our entry opportunity once we see that entry in the market. Okay, so we saw the GJ, I think still directional bias locally on the lower time frame. We could see some more downside, but globally, if you look at the daily, I think GBPJPY might try to push up a little further as the price has bounced from a very significant support. You see that this is a support here in the past, acted here as a support, and from that level we saw this bounce, and let's see how far it goes on GBPJPY. Now let's see next where we can find entry with other instrument as well. Let me know, guys, which one you are looking at so we can share our opinion as well. Good luck for all the trades. Yeah, Alexander, absolutely, thanks for the great analysis. Absolutely, you're welcome. So draw order blocks on gold 15 minutes, very good point. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Can you look at your USD coach? Absolutely. Euro AUD, yes, sure, we'll be looking at that. So we have looked at JJ, we have looked at gold. Let's look at euro dollar and GBP USD. Now looking at GBP USD, let's see where it is heading. Now, by the way, this is the trade on GBP USD. Now, as I mentioned earlier today in our VIP group as well, we had this is the trade that we have opened early today on GBP USD, a clean move that we have taken. So let's see now where is the next opportunity for us. We have started a great trading day with two times gain on this trade. Now let me bring that up, guys, because this is where the real trading, real learning opportunity comes in play. I would recommend you not to focus on one trade, even not to focus on my trade, but to focus on learning, because this is where you will be growing as a trader. Everyone dream to be a profitable trader. If you dream to be a profitable trader, then definitely focus on learning. This is the key points. Now, this is the trade. You can see, I will explain now what's the reason behind the trade. Take notes so that you can pick this trade next time. I want everyone who is watching this live session being able to be profitable by picking a good trade for yourself. So this is the GBP USD trade, and I was waiting since the end of Asian session for this trade, and we saw that exactly where my setup has come. I have sold this trade, and also I have shared that trade to the VIP members exactly like that, with entry, stop loss, and take profit target. Only 14 pip stop loss. I always put a tight stop loss in my trade. Now let's see, where did you see, this is the move that I have taken, exactly where I have entered the trade. The price has dropped, guys. This is a real trade, you can see. Now this is the first trade, one trade so far. Let's see until New York session comes, we will be looking at that. Let me bring that chart. This is the 15 minutes time frame that I use for entry. Now you can see that this market is exactly where we look for according to our strategy that I'm teaching day in day out. in Zoom class in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, because what I know I want to share with everyone. You know that the wise man says that knowledge is what will increase when you share. You guys also share your knowledge, that will increase. So always share what you know. I don't keep anything with me. I want to give everything to who is coming in contact. So where we see that this is the very important resistance here, this is the resistance here. You can see this is a very high liquidity zone, and the price has broken that resistance to the upside. And with that breakout, we saw that the market has got immediately rejected. Now long-term trend here is down. Okay, so trend is very important level that you need to look at. Trend is the number one factor of all my trading decision that I take, because trend is your friend until, as long as you are trading. Okay, not until it bends. So until you are trading, because if you are trading with the trend, it becomes much easier for you to be profitable over the long term. So hold a trade for bigger profit, such as this one. We have 2 times profit, and we have taken the full profit on the trade. Now afterwards, we found the price action confirmation that we are looking according to the rules of our strategy. A strategy must have rules, guys, keep in mind that. And afterwards, we saw the market, only it took us 15 minutes, 30 minutes, that's it. In 30 minutes time, we got the 2 times profit. This is called day trading. Now if you are dreaming for day trading, then definitely you need to develop the skill set, develop the mindset, learn the strategy, and trade with the real trader in the real environment. Guys, make sure that you check out everything. Make sure you be patient and focus on learning, so that you can learn the strategy. Any strategy, every strategy work, you need to back test it, you need to learn it, you need to give yourself some time. Trading is not a one-day game that today you just took a trade, tomorrow you're gonna make $1 million. That's not gonna happen. That's just losing game. So if you are really passionate about your trading, then I'll recommend you to must focus on learning. Now for those who are learning on Zoom in VIP Forex Trading Wizard Academy, I will also recommend you to go back to your old classes, review it. So the more you review, the faster your learning will become, and you become consistently profitable trader. This is what everyone aim for, and I'm sure that you are also aiming to be the same. Let me know if you have any question relating to the welcome. Good morning, coach. US30, absolutely. And to make my first million in Forex this year, it not be late. Yes, you can do that. Why not? People are making millions. You can do in anything. Okay, so you can make $1 million from Forex, or you can make $1 million from anything, or you can lose $1 million in Forex. It depends on um, how you are conducting Forex. Okay, so you need to understand is that everything is achievable as long as you believe in it, okay? And you put effort behind it, and also you understand the skill set, the mindset that you need to develop to achieve that. Okay, so keep in mind that imagine that there is a mirror here. Okay, let's say there is a mirror. This is the real secret that you will know. Okay, if you know that, nothing is impossible for you. So what will happen? Bring some treasure in front of the mirror. Okay, bring some treasure. What you see here, this is a mirror, and I think that everyone can understand this answer. So bring some treasure, all right, and put a mirror in front of it. What do you see inside the mirror? the same thing, right? That's what the secret is. So if you want to see anything in your external world that you want to have, you can have with this principle. Okay, that's called. So this is one of the, what I can say, the universal law that governing these days. People are very, very, that aware conscious. This is a very modern world. Things are very easy at the moment. Okay, things are getting easier and easier. Just you need to rewire your internal system that will give you everything that you want in your life, right? What I'm telling is not something show you dream. So what I'm telling, the real stuff. Okay, everyone who is watching this live session, everyone, no matter, regardless of your educational background, regardless of your financial situation, regardless of your country, regardless of who you are and where you are, you can achieve anything that you want to put in your mind if you know this, the laws that this universe governs. Okay, that's why always they said that listen to the wise, do not listen to the half wise, because there is always truth and half truth. So according to Nikola Tesla, he is a wise man, so always listen to the wise. He said that if you want to know the secret of the universe, then think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay, so there is always inside and outside, there is always internal and external, there is always gross and quantum. So there is always two sides in everything, there is always a polarity. So the only thing happen that people can't manifest what they want is because of we are taught only the external, the outer, the gross, the physical. So you need to understand this, that you have anything very easily without any much effort. You need to understand that you need to create a balance between both of this external and internal, then things become very, very easy. Okay, it takes a little bit of time because of this current social, educational, environmental situation. Stay tuned with this channel. This is where we discuss everything trading plus how to become a trader. Okay, it's all about being rather than doing. Okay, so doing is where you apply force, being where you become a magnet, the things come to you. So you can bring that into your life, anyone, because everyone has the same kind of magnetic energy that everyone has. So let's dive into that. Okay guys, so hope that you're enjoying. Make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you're not missing out anything, and also let me know which one is your setup today. Does dollar yen go up and do a double top and then come down? Very good question. Which time frame you are looking at? Euro dollar, AUD USD, please. Okay, so draw order block on 15 minutes. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Okay, GBPUSD entry point. Okay, so GBPUSD, as I mentioned earlier, we had a trade and we'll be looking to have another one. So let me see. In the meantime, GJ, we see that there is some kind of consolidation here. Okay, let me see here on, so we see GJ. So GU is this is the trade that, guys, it's not a new trade. Make sure that you are not opening any trade based on that. This is the trade that we have opened and closed with profit today early. So let's see where is the next opportunity. We'll be looking at that. Now I had a question to ask, that to draw order block on the 15 minutes. Okay, this is what I was drawing, guys. This is the order block on 15 minutes. So basically the liquidity zone. So these are the liquidity zone that I will be looking at for potential selling on gold. Okay, now if you looking at buying, I think that gold, highly likely we could see that it's dropping down below this level. So for buying gold, I will be looking to see any of this liquidity zone has been violated. Okay, for selling, these are the levels that we need to see is broken and then it's got rejected. Then we can look for selling on gold from those levels after it has given us the enough price action confirmation. All right, you see that. And okay, this is where another one. So these are the levels that I think that gold might go back up again, and then we can look for selling. This market for me is still bearish. The way it started to drop, we look at the daily, chances that it's gonna drop further. Okay, it's gonna highly likely we could see further downside before moving up again. So this is the 30 minutes candlestick pattern. As you can see, it's trying to push up again. So looking at the news calendar to see, guys, where the market is heading, looking at Forex Factory, looking at the calendar. Okay, so here if we look at Forex Factory, so early today we saw that Euro news been released and there has been some movement. And next news coming up is this morning CAD. So CAD might be again getting volatile. We'll be looking at dollar CAD, and then tomorrow coming up CNY, and then JPY getting very volatile, including CAD coming up again tomorrow. So CAD and dollar is getting very volatile. So let's quickly look at dollar CAD and then we'll be moving back to it. So dollar CAD, you can see that here there is a drop. Now this drop, I like to trade this kind of drop, because when you see this kind of drop, it's basically bringing another opportunity for us to trade. If you look at the daily chart on dollar CAD, okay, so as I mentioned earlier, the trend is very important. Always look at. So if you look at dollar CAD from the daily chart, we can see that from the daily time frame, dollar CAD is bullish. Okay, it is a long-term bullish market. And if we look at higher time frame, first of all, monthly, as the monthly close is coming, this market so far whole month was in a bullish trend, and we have seen that this market has created a huge momentum to the upside. Now with that move, the price, we see that so far has created this move coming down for a deeper pullback. Now with that pullback, what I think that dollar CAD may continue to drop a little more to the downside for a deeper pullback, and then we can expect for the price to have another upside, as it is a long-term bull market. Looking at the weekly time frame, so far from the weekly, a bull move, correction, another move, correction, it is in another bullish move. So far this week we saw the market open with a gap coming down for this from this resistance, and it doesn't mean that it changes trend in a strongly bullish market. It's a pullback that I would say on dollar CAD, and we can expect an upside on this market as soon as you find that entry. Now looking at the lower time frame, here is, you can see that this is the daily consolidation, and this is a huge liquidity grab here. This kind of price action is crucially important. Now you can see that afterwards the market has gathered liquidity and then started to move up, and from the 4-hour perspective we see that here you can see this is an upside move, correction, another move, correction. So this is 4-hour time frame is crucially important, and I think that here is the key points to look at, because this is a very important level of support here on dollar CAD, and we could see very highly likely that dollar CAD with this upcoming news we might see some downside momentum and breaking down to this level. Okay, and with that drop we could see the market is overextended below this support, and then we can expect a continuation to the upside, and that will be our very important zone that we can look at from liquidity perspective below this level. With the break of this support level we can look for entry on dollar CAD as soon as you will find that. Okay, currently it is in a downtrend and very highly likely that we could see dollar CAD is to the downside. Even on the lower time frame we can look for selling opportunity if we find that entry on dollar CAD, but at the moment it is a very strongly bull market. Always better to wait for a bullish trading opportunity in this market. Hope that guys you are enjoying. Make sure that you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are releasing every single day. And also guys, join the free Telegram channel, link below in the description. So once you go to the description area you can find the link for the free Telegram channel where I share all my educational content. That will be a great addition. If you are on that you will be able to access everything that we are releasing every single day in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So let's see now on gold going back to gold again. We saw that here from the 1-hour chart, looking at 15 minutes as well, also 5 minutes here. Okay, so this liquidity zone that we need to wait for the price to give us some kind of reaction to this level. Okay, so because it's locally coming down we can expect any of this swing high to be broken for potential bearish. So what's your stand on gold guys? Which way you are looking at? USD, NASDAQ? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Straight on gold, buy or sell. So we are still looking at where is signal group, Mickey Man. Once you join our academy you can find that signal group. If you want to join, link below, the first link below this video in the description, and also I can give you a link, the link at the top of the chat. You can see that. Visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com. So once you visit the website, click join now button, then you can join there. Thank you for that. So here okay, so GBPUSD will be GBPJPY 1 hour for selling. Okay, so quite a few opinion. I have started trading for 15 years. Very good. So you are very experienced. Can you share your money management target? So you mean by money management strategy? Okay, very good point. So this is where you need to focus on trade management, money management, or the risk management. Okay, There are three most important part of trading. Either you are trading your own fund or trading the prop firm, or no matter what, everywhere the same strategy you need to follow. Number one is the risk management. Okay. Number two is having a strategy. Okay. Number three is not number three. This is what I would put on the top. Okay. So I say that star one, okay, is the trading psychology. All right. So this is where everyone, what I would say that everyone got a caught on trading psychology. I want to know that, guys, do you think that you have developed sound trading psychology? So I want to see that how many of you really understand. This is why, you know, that if you definitely everyone has gone to school or college or university, okay, you see that in my own career also I have seen that those who were first, like, you know, in college or in university, you see that for those who have a very good grade in job field, in the workplace, they are not doing very well. I saw in my own experience millions of example. I'm sure that you also will see that. But for those who were backbencher at school, at college, at university, you'll see that majority of the time they do sometime well. What's the reason behind it? Okay, it's because of the same reason. Okay, because you'll see that in school, college, university, you will be just learning and just you'll pass the exam what you have learned. But our life is governed by our subconscious mind, who we are. That's why Carl Jung said that um, you are not what you think you are. You are what is in your subconscious mind is who you are. And this is the missing piece of the puzzle, right? Every parents, especially, you know, I think all parents, Asian parents, European parents, American parents, every parents want their force their children to, you know, pass the exam, do the things, this, that. But the missing piece is that is not the passing the exam, is what is being absorbed by our, you know, if it is children, then children's mind, even the adult, the same thing. Okay, what is being absorbed? Because there are two things we do. One is we learn, the other things we observe. So what we learn is what we think that we are learning, and what we observe is what we even don't know what we are observing. So that's what we need to focus on. To have to develop the trading psychology, you need to know what is in fact a trading psychology, how to develop it, how to develop patience. And I see that patience is the number one factors that every trader is missing. So you need to look at that part. Okay, let's see now GJ having a bounce here to the upside after breaking this swing low. This market had a bounce. Okay, back to back 3-5 minutes candle here, and then had a bounce. GJ, big bounce means that here back to back 3 dojis has given a huge momentum. If it is breaking down to this level, we can look for entry. Okay guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let me see here, we see gold. Okay, so you see that gold, this is the 15 minutes candle on gold. form a head and shoulder. 30 minutes. So this is 1997 level that I will be waiting for a break. We see that after forming this bearish candle with a long wick at the bottom, the price is breaking down. Very highly likely that we will see gold is pushing down to create a new lower low. Now for us, this 15 minutes is a bearish candle, but also it is approaching this liquidity zone. Let's see if we have an entry here. Okay, so here we see that gold very interesting price action, guys, here. Now I want to see that it has gathered the significant liquidity as we see that the new session is beginning, whereas we might see some huge movement and then we can aim for an entry. Okay guys, so let me see here timing. Okay, so NOI session coming. Okay, so I think gold will go up because there is no peace yet in the war. Very good question, very good point. So gold will go up. Yeah, gold is a bullish market because of the war, but it's coming down for a pullback. That's what you're talking about. I won't buy gold from demand zone here. So GBPJPY, I need your opinion on 15 minutes 4 hour. Okay, yeah, so you're looking at GBPJPY as well. Okay, let me see that here on GJ. Okay, so on GJ it's a bullish market. Okay, if we look at early that we discussed from the daily, so the market has bounced from this important liquidity zone, which is potentially a bull market. Okay, we see that from this level, this is a bullish market on GJ. Now if you look at the 4 hour, we can see that the market has already made significant bounce to the upside on GJ. This is because the market has bounced from this level. You see with this narrow candle, this move was a fake move. This is a liquidity grab from this level on GJ. With this green candle here, this level, you see this is a support here all the way, and just this move here is a liquidity grab, and from that zone we saw that GJ had a bounce. Now what I think that this is the 1 hour chart. You can see the market is heading to the upside. Now what we could see at any point, another drop to this support level. Now for me, I will be interested on buying GJ because it's already made a move from this level of support, breaking any of this liquidity zone, because this is where I discuss more and more about the liquidity. Okay, all my strategy that I use based on price action, market structure, and liquidity. And you can see that when I use this is a very good place for me this is where I see that potential trading opportunity here according to our TF strategy. Now all my strategy that I use based on price action, market structure, and liquidity, and this is the smart money trading strategy. This is what I teach day in day out in Forex Trading User Academy, because what I think that, if you are not trading based on smart money trading strategy, chances that you're not gonna make it happen, because retail trader, 90% retail trader lose their account money at the end of the day. If you are not trading based on smart money trading strategy, then I would recommend you to look back, find a strategy that really works. And to understand liquidity, also you need to understand how the price action and market structure interact with liquidity zone. Okay, so what is a liquidity zone? Do you have any question regarding this? Let me know in the live chat. Okay guys, so Euro USD, yeah, how to so please explain how do you find this liquidity zone. Okay, yeah, this is what we discuss. We'll be discussing more. So let's do explain liquidity. Okay, we'll be discussing that absolutely. So first of all, let me see that how the market is evolving here on gold. Okay, we see that break of this so from this level there is an upside bias. So let me draw this 4-hour resistance level. We could see even a bounce from that level, which is possible to happen. Okay, so all those levels that we have drawn, let's find out where the market is reacting, and then we can look for an entry opportunity from those levels. Okay, so 4-hour time frame. So we look at here, 14 feet. So the market is heading to a very important level, and just looking at, so could see this is the 4-hour time frame. Delete all of them to see. So if the market is heading to this resistance level on the 4-hour, and okay, so this is a so highly likely we could see the market is again coming to this resistance level on the 4-hour. Okay, now if it is coming to that resistance where the market opened this candle, we could see okay, so we can place a pending order here. Okay, there is a very high probability the price will reject from that liquidity zone, but I want to see a bit more confirmation in this time frame. Okay, so let it first break out, because we could see the market is rejecting from 1996.5 or even going back to 1997.35, and then we'll see that potential downside. So because of that, we first wait for the price to break that level, and then we can look for an entry opportunity. Let's see, guys, make sure that you stay ready with a proper risk management plan, and also make sure you smash the like button before we enter any trade. Subscribe to the channel. I do post a lot of content in this channel to help you, all of you, to grow as a trader. Join the free Telegram channel, link given in the description area. Guys, everyone, join the free Telegram channel so that you are not missing out anything that we are posting every day. So let me see where how far it is going to the upside. A bit more choppy here, so always a good idea to for the market to give you a direction before jumping on a trade. Or quickly look at, also you can see Euro GJ It's coming down for another drop, so which is needed for potential entry on this instrument. And in the meantime, guys, I'll take only 30 seconds break. Coming back to you. Stay tuned. Let me know in the live chat which one you are looking at. So let's see what's happening with GJ and all of them. Right, so let's see. Okay, so we see that upside bias on gold short term, that's what I would say. And how this market is hitting that zone, we will find potential entry opportunity based on the price action confirmation. Always wait for price action confirmation before looking to enter. Now GJ, you can see that it's now coming down to this liquidity zone. Looking at gold, we need to keep sharp eye on all of them. We're looking NASDAQ today. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Is it a good zone buy gold? I was waiting for a retest. At the moment, as I mentioned, looks to me that locally downside. So depends on what time frame you are trading on. A few doubts on liquidity zone. Yeah, we'll be discussing that liquidity zone. Absolutely, no doubt. Okay, no doubt. Definitely, you can achieve a very high level of understanding about the liquidity zone once you pay attention. Okay, once you pay attention, look, the price action will tell you that, you know, where is the liquidity zone. Okay, the price action will tell you. And it's like a, see, the best example that I can give you, let's say temperature and thermometer. Okay, for those who are familiar with that, very easily understand temperature and thermometer. So thermometer is the price action, temperature is the liquidity. Okay, so you can't see the temperature, but the thermometer will tell you how much hot or cold, okay? But at the same time, keep in mind that hot and cold is completely relative, all right? So it's a polarity in nature, hot and cold, day and night, okay? So for example, if you bring a polar bear on the land, then um, it's very hot for them, right? Polar bear is a normal temperature for them to live on the pole, on the North Pole or South Pole where they are. But if you bring them on the land, it's a very hot. Say you bring them in -5 degree, it's a hot temperature for them. But if you go to the North Pole, then it's very cold for you. So it's a subjective experience, right? And that's what it is like. That's why day and night, good and bad, also it's a subjective, right? Everything is subjective, and that's where we need to understand. When you understand it, you wake up from the matrix, you exit the duality, and then you become free from all of this, and you started to create the life that you want to create. Because if you want to create the life that you want to create, first of all, you need to understand where you are stuck at. We stuck at our conviction. This is the reality that you need to understand. The conviction is what we do in autopilot. So conviction is like when a belief become ingrained inside us, it becomes a conviction. And the conviction is what we don't question about anything. That's why wise man says that it is not worth living a life which is unexamined. So everything you need to you know anything you want to create outstanding in your life, first you need to re-examine it, all the beliefs and unconscious reality that is definitely keeping us stuck. So this is where the liquidity is, you can't see, but from the price action perspective you can understand it. And this is what and learning comes in place when you understand the price action, why the price action creates that pattern, then you understand the liquidity. Okay, so once you understand the liquidity, you understand the strategy, you understand how the market moves, and with a sound trading psychology you become profitable trader and you gain freedom, financial freedom that everyone deserves. So do you think that you deserve financial freedom, or what's the goal of your trading? So how is liquidity zone different from support and resistance? Is the liquidity zone creates support and resistance? Very good question. Liquidity zone is not support and resistance. Liquidity zone is where the institutional trader, they buy or sell in the chart. And this is why I did a lot of research on this, okay, on this topic, on this subject, on all of them. And the proof of this is that this indicator that I have developed based on the liquidity, you can see that this is what one of my favorite tool that I use. If you are our lifetime member, you can access this. Let me know in the in the group that if you're a lifetime member, you can access this liquidity indicator, especially when it is trending. This indicator gives me very clear idea of where the market grab liquidity. It grab liquidity here, it grab liquidity here, okay, and that both of these places we see that upside bias on this instrument. Now liquidity is, as I mentioned earlier, is the fuel of the market. Okay, this is where the big boys, the institutional traders, they trade based on the liquidity zone. So if you look at the support and resistance, it doesn't work. Okay, only trading from support and resistance won't work. You need to find the zone where there is a high probability, because trading is, you must have a bigger win or a very high accuracy winning rate for bigger profit. Okay, there's no other alternative way to be profitable as a trader. Let me see here. Okay, we see that in that zone, gold has rejected. I was planning for a sell limit here, so it's dropping, but the price didn't reach that far. So let's see where it is trying to be heading. We need to be patient, guys. Keep in mind that even if we are, unless we find our setup, we need to wait for that to happen. $19.85 buys on towards 2030. Please check those. Thank you for sharing your thought regarding liquidity. Share. You're welcome. 1990 to 1985. Look, 1990 to 1985. For me, the buy zone is below this level, okay, below this impulse. Because when the market does this, you'll see over and over again this kind of impulse, and then it's trending. Okay, it's gonna make it down to this level, if highly likely. Very less likely that it's gonna create an upside bias from here. Even you can prepare for a bigger drop from this level, because let me show you this kind of plenty of examples so that you understand it. Okay, you see that here the same kind of move, but there is a red candle that has stopped this price, that pushed that price to the upside, but there's nothing here. Okay, it's a green move. There is no liquidity zone in that area. Now if I bring it down to somewhere else, you'll see that it's a very common phenomenon in the market. Okay. So yeah, you'll see that here also the same kind of pattern. The price has broken that low. See this impulse here, this green candle. Price has reached that level and then has gone back up. So especially when it makes this kind of vertical move, it comes back below this level. Okay, so it's not that it is guaranteed that will come, because trading can't guarantee anything, but this is the aim. Until we see the price action confirmation, we know that, but you can understand it. Okay, you can know it. How the market is dropping will tell you what's happening, right? So if we, for me, what I think that the market, because this is a smart money area zone is, and it could be that this one is a big manipulation and the price is dropping down well below this level and then bouncing back up to the resistance. And if you look at the weekly candle, you can see that there is a long wick. All right, so this long wick has a significant, I will explain later why I consider that long wick. Now if you look at that here, we can expect for the price to drop back to this liquidity zone, which is highly likely, okay, to happen. All right, so I'll be waiting for that, for the price to see. Now on the other hand, if we see that it gathered multiple liquidity, let's say long wick candle got rejected, then we could see that move. Okay, as I mentioned, that's why that price action will tell you everything. Price action is the indicator of all action, all trading happening on the background. Okay, so because you can add liquidity indicator. This is only invite only indicator. Okay, so if you, because the reason I can't give it directly access to you. You need to understand how the strategy works before you use the liquidity indicator, so that you understand uh, how the market is moving before you use it. Okay? It's very important that. Percent per minute. Okay? Because to use that liquidity indicator, you need to go through the strategy, need to know how the indicator works, then I can give you access. If you are our member, you can access that. The link below this video in the description, you can visit the website. But even if you are our member, if you are not going through the strategy, I cannot let you use that indicator until I see that you are fully proficient on the strategy. Okay, so let me see here on GJ. Thirty minutes. The GBPJPY showing potentially bullish. Now looking at GBPUSD, so this is where the liquidity. Okay, very fast, guys. So on GBPUSD, if we see the market has broken this zone, we can look for buying. But I think that it's could catch a couple of pips here. Oh, very fast. On GJ also, if it drops down here on GBPJPY, breaking this low, we can look for buying. All of them had a massive bounce on GJ. As yen news is coming tomorrow, we could see a lot of volatility in this instrument. Let's keep eye on gold as well. It's in a sideway, guys. Gold still in a sideway. GBPUSD showing a good move, but it went from a very important level, so it's already gone. Want to see that another drop. GBPUSD might have an upside here. Okay. For our candle close coming, we can expect okay guys, so we'll be going long on GBPUSD. Bit late, but still worth going here. Keep in mind everything here is educational, only for learning. I'll be targeting 2 to 1 in the beginning, so it will be around 12 13 pips stop loss. Okay, and also I'll be sharing, this is the second trade on GBPUSD. The first one has come out to be 2% in our first trade. Also I'm sharing with the VIPs as well the same trade. It has come out to be a little bit downside, which is good. Okay guys, so I'm long on GU. We see some pullback, which is downside, which is good. Now if it wants to grab further liquidity, so I'm sure that many of you has got a good entry on that. Okay, so it's bouncing, expecting it to bounce up. Looking at the gold, okay, so gold has gone to a very important liquidity zone. While GU is running, let it run, while we see that gold had a bounce from that level. Okay, so from 30 minutes, suddenly, so we'll keep that running. GU might be gathering liquidity again. If it coming below this level, this could be. So let it move. In the meantime, let me see where. So gold had a suddenly bounce. So GBPSD is coming down for, might just need more liquidity. See how it goes. I'm on the trade. If it isn't taking us, then will be taking us. But let me see what's happening with gold. Okay, so from 1 hour perspective on gold, GBPSD, I'm expecting it to break to the upside again. Gold in a very crucial level. Let's see what it is trying to do here. I think that we could see that rejection on gold, which is possible because the price on a very important level. It's in a very important liquidity zone. It might ultimately break this high, which is I'm expecting it to go back up to this resistance level and then to give us potential entry. Okay, so breaking this high could give an entry. I think that after breaking this high, we could see the market is dropping back down. So GBPUSD, we see here, this is might need to close at entry if needed. Let me see. It's 15 minutes candle, 30 minutes. Expected to bounce. So it gather liquidity here, we can expect a bounce. Okay, let it run here. Okay, so gold is, yeah, it is breaking that high. So if we manage to break the high, can look for entry. Let me see where it is heading. So once it will break the high, then we'll look for entry. You can see that GBPUSD can expect it to have an upside bias. It gathered liquidity here, but there is a weakless candle here. Let me see which way it is heading. We are on the halfway. Don't want to close at halfway. At least we need to see that it's breaking to the upside. So once we open, we saw initially so it didn't move the way we expected. Let me see what it is doing after candle close. Let's see bounce. The gold reached that resistance. Okay, it has broken that liquidity zone. So there are gold is very aggressive at the moment, and GBPUSD also you want to see that it's pushing high. So let's see where gold is heading at the moment from the 4-hour. Okay, we see that didn't perform the way we expected on GBPUSD. So we'll be closing break even if it moves to the upside. Depending on your entry, I think you entered maybe later, so your entry should be somewhere here. We should see another bounce I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So here we see that move on gold. It's heading to a liquidity zone. Okay guys, so let's see where it is heading now. So there is another liquidity zone here. Let's see where it is to heading, and then we can look for an entry. So okay, go GBPUSD trying to have a bounce. So as soon as it will reach the entry or cross that zone, we will be closing out that position. Now depending on your entry, for you, if you entered early, then I would say that if it is going to your entry, from my side it's a break even. Now the rest you can decide what you're gonna do in your trading. For me, okay, so it's trying to break to the upside, so I will be also updating that VP as well. So the 5 minutes closed. So the price is nearing my entry, very near my entry, just one pip away. So because I entered here at 21304, so let it push up a little bit with the 30 minutes. Okay, there is a bounce. It's my entry. Okay, so what's happening with gold? We see that there is a big upside move and the price is now rejecting from that level. Okay, so I'm exiting on GBPUSD, nearing the entry, couple of pips below. Will be entering again as soon as I will find that. Might come back down. So it's nearing my entry, just 2 pip below. I'm out of GBPUSD. Depending on where is your entry, you should be, I think, nearing the entry here, because when I called for the trade, the price dropped below. So let me know what's the situation with GBPUSD with you. This market might break to the upside, or it might grab further liquidity, so we don't want to run the trade with that uncertainty. So let me see where we can find an entry with other instrument. So let me know what's happened with your GBPUSD. I think you should be either at entry or nearing the entry. Okay, here it might break to the upside again, but it's very uncertain at the moment. We will be entering again with on gold or other instrument. Okay, so GBPUSD. So you're out of the trade. Break even. Let me see where we can find another entry. Trading is like that. If any trade not following the strategy that you entered, you can exit it, break even always. So okay, so here gold, you can see that it's now getting rejected from the top. Okay, so from that level there is a big rejection from the top. Trevor, good morning. Okay, so here we are out of GBPUSD. Guys, are you out of GBPUSD or anyone have opened? So 15 minutes, you can see there's a big rejection from the top. GBPUSD, there is a huge liquidity gap here. Let's see what's. We see that gold, after breaking this high, there is a big drop back here. Pick that. Let's see. I think it's gonna grab again another liquidity. Okay, so there is a chance for another liquidity. GBPSD will keep watching. Okay, there is another chance for entry because this market is gathering liquidity from this support, so there is a chance for another breakout after the candle close. So 4 hour is closing on GBPUSD and GBPJPY with a very strong bullish momentum. Okay, so chances for, okay, we need to see that it has, after the candle close we might see a drop, and then we can expect it to remain bullish. All right, so looking at gold, currently it is manipulating here, so it is a good idea to just to watch at the moment. Yeah, so what do you see? Gold, we saw that a big move to the upside has reached that liquidity zone. We need to see another liquidity trigger according to our strategy, then we'll be looking to enter. So once the liquidity triggered, we need to see another one, and then we can look for entry. All right, so I do have a strategy that I use to trade this kind of liquidity trigger. Okay guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session, you are enjoying the learning and growing as a trader, and let me know if you are enjoying, and also give a big thumbs up if you have done so. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out. GJ might have local downside. Let me see with the 4 hour close, 15 minute, 1 hour. So here on gold, from a doji, okay, from 15 minutes. This is a very interesting doji because it's in a bullish move and also it has liquidity in it. So it's crucial to see how the price is reacting in that area. Either it's a big liquidity gap for deeper drop or just a continuation pattern. We'll see after we can see the price action confirmation. Dollar yen. Dollar yen is, this is a long-term bull market. We saw after breaking this liquidity zone, dollar yen is carrying some upside bias. This 4 hour candle, for me it's starting another upside. So from 1 hour chart we see that a big upside momentum. From 1 hour we could see some range here, and I think that ultimately we could see dollar yen is again moving up. From 30 minutes, the way it has formed, which is potentially bullish, but from 1 hour chart, so dollar yen is a long-term bullish market because this is the liquidity zone that we talk about. From this liquidity zone it had a bounce, so after pullback, if we see again the market is rejecting from that level, then it might be again turning to bull market towards its long-term direction. Looking at the daily, you can see from the daily perspective, the price has broken this support level and then got rejected, so which is a very important level on dollar yen. Going back to gold again to see like gold might be preparing for a move. Okay guys, so which way gold is heading, what I think that it's gonna break that support. This long week candle is basically big manipulation to the upside, which is very big stop loss. Otherwise you could find an entry along this area. Okay, so GBPUSD, what it has done, bounce 4-hour close, GBPUSD again forming that bullish pattern, maintaining that bullish pattern, and really need to see it has gathered massive liquidity for this move. The normal is about to break to the upside. From that doji, the market started to move up in that direction. It's happening with euro dollar. So all of them, we see that DXY is getting weaker. Except gold. My voice is far. Oh my god. So you can hear me now. Euro AUD showing entry signal. Euro AUD. Okay, so you see that Euro AUD. Let me see that. So you see that Euro AUD. No, I don't see very good entry. Heading to a resistance level. Still GBPUSD and GBPJPY is breaking out. Okay, and we are out of that, but chances that it's gonna break out. Okay, blow out to the upside. 4-hour candle closing here as a bullish candle with a wickless candle. This is only the issue, that 4-hour candle close. So when there is a candle close, there could be a pullback. Well, let me see gold again. Again, the price is heading to the upside. Okay guys, hope that you are enjoying. Make sure that you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. So I've inverted the chart to see what it looks like. Okay, so here okay, so we see that there is a 4-hour candle close coming and the market is now coming down for a deeper pullback. In the meantime, before the candle close, let me look at guys overall picture, all the instrument, how they are doing. So you see that Aussie yen had a bounce. Euro GBP is a, this is a candle closing. The previous one was a very good bullish signal. It's a bullish engulf for Euro GBP, previous one. Okay. So looking at, you see the GBPJPY and GBPUSD had a big bounce. Okay, big bounce, and they are moving to the upside. So let's keep them pushing. Let me see that gold, what it has done so far. So Euro GBP is heading to the upside. Okay, so I think that it's gonna, from the daily we see it's a strongly bullish market, and it could keep moving to the upside. Okay, so which is very highly likely that we could see that this instrument is heading to the upside. And we look at the monthly and weekly. So if you look at the monthly on Euro GBP, it is just starting to move to the upside. It could break this monthly high at least in the first move. And from the daily as well. So it could keep pushing high for longer term perspective. So let's see now on gold what it is doing. Okay, so what's your opinion at the moment? What I think that um, there is a, you see that after this strong breakout, after 4 hour candle close, we can see some pullback. Let me see now all of them. Just to see all of them how they are performing. GBPCAD, GBPUSD. There was a big bounce on all of them. Gold, I think it's gonna break again, and then we could see that if we can find an entry. Okay, let's keep eye on that, on all of them. Let me see if there is any entry. Dollar CAD, as CAD news is coming, gonna be very volatile. Okay, we see that this one may continue to drop. Okay, dollar CAD. Dollar Swiss franc also form a bearish pattern from the eye. This is the day weekly chart on dollar Swiss franc, monthly, weekly. Okay, daily, broken the liquidity zone, 4 hour. So dollar yen as well, and dollar Swiss franc. What I see that dollar Swiss franc may continue to drop. We look at, okay, what we see here in that zone. This is a bearish pin bar. After breaking quite a few candles high, we see that dollar Swiss franc had a strong breakdown from this liquidity zone. So there is a chance for this instrument to remain bearish, as we see that this market structure already is a long-term bearish. But let me see that bit more better opportunity for other instrument. Now with that WTI also, what I see that potentially bearish, but dollar Swiss franc I'm still not selling, is because the market structure is still valid. It might go back up for a pullback, but I think that long-term perspective we could see that downside. So if we see that during the lifetime of this candle, dollar Swiss franc has gone back up for a pullback, getting rejected again, then we can look for selling during this live session. Guys, make sure that you stay up to date. Let me know in the live chat which one you are looking at. And thanks for your support to the channel. Guys, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Did you do that? I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds so everyone have time to do that, smashing the like button and also subscribing to the channel. Every day, every weekend, I post a lot of content to help you in your journey as a trader. That's awesome. Thank you for your support. And also, if you are looking to join a regulated broker, I trade with a regulated broker, and also I put a link in the description. You can use that link to register with regulated broker, and also I can share with you the link for the broker that I'm using in the live chat. You can use that link to register, and then you can start trading with them. Still in GBPUSD trade, making some cool profit. Very good. That's good. Very good. No, at the moment I'm looking at gold to see what it is doing. Thank you for that. Okay, so looking at gold has formed from the 1 hour a bullish middleman, but before the 4 hour, delete all of them. When the market changes its sentiment, it is very crucial to be cautious. This market was in a bearish since morning. It's turning to locally bullish, so little we need to be cautious, because once the trend is established, it becomes easier for us to trade. Okay, once the trend is established, but once the trend is not established, it's always good idea. Now here we see that the market has reached a very important liquidity zone. Let me see here, from 15 minutes, from 5 minutes. Okay, so here I will be selling gold from here. Okay, stop loss very narrow here. How many pip? So it will be around less than 12 pip, just above this level. I'll be entering from here. Stop loss above this level. Guys, make sure that you do the risk management. You see that it's pushing high, might just keep pushing high. Okay, so it's still moving up. I'm still didn't open. Let me see what it is trying to do. It's very volatile. It's like a volatile fish. Still not open. I still didn't open. Let me see how far it is going, because it's gonna, let me see, because I normally enter by market most of the time. So let me see how far it is breaking out. Still I didn't enter. Might go to that liquidity zone. Let me see first of all how it is trying to might break out further. Wait a minute. Cross that liquidity zone. This is one liquidity zone here. There's another one here. Look at the 1 hour. Did not enter. Guys, make sure that you're just being a little bit of patient on that. It's still pushing high. Big move. Big move. See how far it is going. Okay, so it's gonna break this 2002 level. It's gonna break this 2002 level, and then okay, now I'm going to enter at the moment stop loss above this high. Okay, if I'm out, I'm out. Okay guys, make sure that you do proper risk management. Stop loss, this is a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. If it breaks to the upside, then I will be out of the trade with only, so this will be around 16-17 pip stop loss. Okay, 3-to-1 risk to reward. If it breaks to the downside, then we will be jumping out of the trade if it breaks to the upside. Okay, and I will be sending the same trade to VIPs as well. Okay, so it's coming down here. Just the next reward. Okay, just need to see it has gone up for an entry. Price just above the 2000 level, and normal don't trade below 1 2 3 Okay, so my entry is a bit late, but that's fine. So we aim for a bigger winner. Okay, so here on the 5 minutes, guys, let's see. So we can see that the market has formed narrow doji. Okay, guys. So you're short on gold. Okay. Now from 15 minutes, if we look at, so far it has gone well above this level. So we'll keep gold trade running whatever happens. So you might see it's a very tight stop loss, guys. Make sure that you do proper risk management before you enter any trade. As I mentioned earlier, it's all about risk management. Okay, trading. Now GBPUSD. Okay, so there is a rejection from the top. Now from this liquidity zone, what we can expect? Okay, so this is a, you can see there is a resistance here. This is what we have targeted, very long-term resistance. And okay, so here, very volatile. Okay, if it fails to break this high, we could see immediate, rejection this way. And as soon as it will come down to our profit zone, we can take some profit and immediately bring the stop loss at entry. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting for the price to give us another wave of drop. All right, guys, so very excited with this trade. Let's see, make sure that you are not, yeah, I'm in a trade, I'm on sell trade on gold, guys. Don't you were asking, so we are on sell. Okay, guys, so anyone with this trade? Yeah, Let me know, guys, everyone who is in this trade. Okay, awesome. Make sure, guys, you put a stop loss and don't risk bigger. Okay, anything can happen. Okay, so let's see now where it is heading. Yeah, I'm just entered my profit zone. Depending on where you have entered, you should be also in the profit zone. So let it drop down, and then we'll be securing some profit if we see that drop. Might be big drop, sudden drop, and with that sudden drop, I'll give a shout out what I'm doing. Either I'm closing out the full position or partially. Okay, so here awesome, thank you. All right, so I'm expecting it to drop down. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's we see that downside so far. I might not take partial profit because it's in an uptrend. We might see another spike. So if it drops well below, we will be taking full profit out of the table. Let first let it drop down well below this level, and then we'll look to see where we can find that exit. Okay, so you see almost halfway downside. So let me see where so as the market reached that liquidity zone, it's just trying to drop again, getting rejected. Now 15 minutes is closing here. Want to see that 15 minutes closing as a long bearish candle, so that the next one also trying to come down. So the price is above 2001, right? Want to see that it's coming back down to 1999. Okay, guys, are you ready for that? Let's see what's happening on the lower time frame. Make sure that you smash the like button if you enjoy this live session. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. I'm a bit aggressive trader, as you know, that trading like that. Okay, because in the market, if you want to make profit, you have to learn the trading with a bit proper risk management. Doesn't mean that you always trade impulsively, not at all. You have to trade with proper strategy, with proper risk management, but at the same time you need to act towards the price action. It is very important that you do the risk management, and then you trade based on the price action, not taking a big risk but learning the risk management. Okay, so this is the key to be profitable as a trader, right? That you do the risk management, but you take risk but you do the risk management. This is the primary goal of a trader, that you know how to take the risk, and at the same time you know how to manage the risk. Okay, this is the right way to trade. Take the risk but do the risk management. Okay, because without taking the risk you cannot be a trader. At the same time, without learning the risk management you cannot protect your capital. All right, so playing safe will never make you profitable or rich, and at the same time too much risk will never make you safe in all. So you see that gold is dropping down to the direction that we have traded. I'm almost halfway down, almost more than 1%. It's dropping now, as I mentioned, guys. Let's push it down. I'll give a shout out as soon as I'll take the profit. It's dropping down, so let it drop down, and once I'll see a bit more down, then I think it's gonna hit that 20 MA probably. Let me see how far. Boy, it's going up. Okay, so it will have another wave of drop, highly likely. All right, so I'll give a shout out. I'll close fully as soon as I'll say that I'm gonna be out of the trade as soon as I'll find that my zone is taken profit, and also I'll be updating. Let it drop. Okay, now I'm going to take the full profit from this trade. Okay, I'm taking the full profit from this trade, and I also have advisors, the big boys, to take the full profit, the boys who are trading with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, because the market in a very important level. We have secured that profit on this trade. Now, as I mentioned, when I'm updating how far you are listening, it will depend on, but if it is not giving you enough profit, probably you can wait. It will drop again. You can see it's dropping down again. It's gonna drop back down again, at least to this level. Okay, so I'm out of the trade with the profit. And after this today's GBPUSD trade early today in VIP, this is another profitable trade. Now here GBPUSD has gathered liquidity again, prepare for another upside on this one. So let me know, guys, what did you do on GJ? Also, you see that the market is gathering liquidity for upside bias. So let's see now what is the next opportunity. As I mentioned earlier, trading is all about probability, risk management, and proper trading psychology. A very good question. Can you explain the reason for this trade? Absolutely, why not? Because trading is all about your strategy. Okay, if you are trading without a reason, that means that you are gambling. So if you are gambling, that you're not gonna be profitable over the long term. All right, so keep in mind the first thing. Secondly, what is the reason behind this trade? There is one strategy that I trade, that I mastered over time. Okay, and that one strategy is based on three fundamental factors of the market moves based on three most important criteria. Okay, so if you want to be a master of the market, like the Nikola Tesla, he is a master of that energy. He invented this AC current, where the Thomas Edison was in the side of DC current, and Nikola Tesla said that no, AC will be better. So he was the first inventor, and then all those technology today we use because of him, the Nikola Tesla. He was a scientist genius of all time. So according to him, that if you want to know how this universe operate, then you need to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So what does it mean? It means that this universe governs by some kind of law. For example, gravity. Okay, so if you want to before Newton, if you go to the 1915, okay, then you're gonna see that there's no gravity. But still, if you jump from the top of the hill, you will not go to the upside, you will come down because of the gravity. So it was not discovered, but it was there. Similarly, there are universal laws that has not been discovered yet, many things, but still there. Some of them already discovered and backed by science. For example, one of them is, okay, there are many things. One of the important laws of this universe is called the law of polarity. Okay, so for example, everything has a pole, right? Everything has a day and night, cold and hot, right and left. So if you know the law of polarity, then you release yourself from all kinds of difficulty, because all difficulty arises from being in one pole, either like or dislike, right? We want to either like or dislike. How can you be not liking or not disliking? So for those who knows how to use the law of polarity, they can stay in the neutral side. This is what happened in the mind level also. You see that our mind always in a polarity. Okay, so in the thought level, in the emotional level, we stay in polarity, either negative or positive. That's why our life is diverse. Okay, because everything we experience outside of ourselves based on how we think, feel, and act, and that's come from the place of polarity. That's why we had so much war going on all around the world, because of the polarity. You know what is polarity? Is because of the good and bad. In fact, it's completely subjective, so it's a big object that we cannot discuss here. But if you, in the personal level, if you want to experience the life that you want to dream of, then you need to look at how you can um, exit the matrix by implementing the law of neutrality. So one of them is, this is what I discussed, that need to know the universal laws, how this universe is operate. Then you become the master of your own fate, and you can create the life that you want to create. Either becoming a trader will also change your life, because being a trader is all about controlling the emotion, right? So how do you be resilient on your emotion? Is by understanding how the emotion operates. Okay, keep in mind that every emotion that you experience, 99.9% emotion is not yours. Do you know that? It's coming from outside sources. So once you can screen that emotion, you become like a master of your own destiny. So that's how you can create the life that you want to create. We'll discuss more on that. Before we go further, guys, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. So let's look at that reason for this trade. Is the three most important part of a market is the market structure, liquidity, and price action. So we see that this market is in an uptrend, but I have sold is because in a liquidity zone. For those who didn't close during the time I have closed, probably you got the almost full 3 times profit. So congratulations on your profit, guys. Let me know in the live chat you have got the profit. Now this is the strategy, exactly the same strategy that I am teaching, because in this 5 minutes lesson, in this live session, we focus on trading, and it may not be exactly for me to explain everything. But if you want to be with me in the VIP Zoom class, where I do share the greatest secret of all trading, you can learn it being a member with us for the rest of your life. I have only limited spot. You can join today, join lifetime access plan, so that you can access everything that we have. This is the real trading here happen based on the smart money trading strategy. You will not find anywhere. So make sure that you take that chance before the member is being fully filled. So with that being said, let's quickly look at on gold. You can see it's keep pushing down, and at some point we could see it's reversing, because I think that it's gonna drop down now. We might see that it's heading to the direction that we expected. Okay, so we'll be discussing more on that. Thank you very much. I don't know, master trading turns you into okay, thank you very much for your appreciation. So gold call is the sell call that's gone down. Okay, so you see that it's pushing down on gold, and okay, so you see that things happening. Okay, so it's pushing down. It's keep dropping, so let it drop, and let's focus on something else. Then what else we have to take in the market. Now from the 4-hour, we saw that this is a bullish engulfer on the 4-hour, and we look at here what we see. Okay, so from the daily on GJ, which is highly bullish, we look at the monthly, we can see that from the monthly perspective, which is a long-term bullish market. We look at the weekly perspective, we see that the market, after gathering liquidity, had a bounce. We have seen my analysis on GJ early today, which is heading to the upside. Now from the daily as well, we can see that GBPJPY is moving to the upside. So from lower time frame perspective, we can see that in this time frame, GJ had a significant bounce. We might see deeper pullback, but I think that GJ might go further to the upside before coming down. So from the 1-hour chart, we see that there was a big move, narrow doji, another move. So there are a couple of liquidity zone we can look at on GBPJPY for this potential move. So let's see how far it goes. We'll be entering as soon as we will find that entry. So let's go back to gold again to see. Okay, drop that level where we expected, and yeah, so let's see now where it is again heading to the upside, or it might push up again after breaking any of this support level. We can find another entry. We will be entering again, guys. This is the second trade today. Early today also we had a secured profit on GBPUSD in VIP, and also this live session we open one trade on GBPUSD. So that trade on GBPUSD, this one is the gold one that I have posted on the VIPs. So next one that this is the previous one. So all the trade that we have opened today, first day of trading, all of them are winner. So you see that this one also was a winner on GBPUSD. So this is how we want to operate, that having always staying in the higher edge so that we can remain profitable over long term. Okay guys, so are you with that? Let me know guys if you have secured some profit on gold. Sophia, you're welcome. Absolutely, thank you for that. So let's see now here what I think, that if it is dropping down to this level, we might see again another upside Let's see where it is heading. If it come back, if it come back to this level, and we might find another buy entry. Even let's see where it is heading now. If it is coming down to this level or breaking this low, we could find another buy opportunity here. Let's see how far it does, what it is doing, and based on that we will be deciding which way to trade. Guys, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out anything that we are posting every single day. And also, if you want to join the broker that I am trading, also you can join, link in the description, and also I can give you the link in the live chat. So they are regulated broker. It is up to you. I'm a trading educator, so my goal is to help you in your trading journey. You can use any broker, but the one that I use is regulated, so I have shared the link. See choice, or you can use your own broker, no problem. See super sell order. Thank you, coach. Thank you for Ahmad Isha. Thank you for that. That's awesome. So here we see that on gold, it's trying to gather liquidity from the top, and let's see what it is trying to do here. Is it a false breakout coming down below this level, or it's coming to this level, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. Let's see. Magda, you're welcome. Welcome always. Thank you. Jayma, Euro USDT, Euro dollar. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. I'm just looking to see what's happening with gold here. Just looking at all of them, guys, to see what's happening with dollar CAD. So as I mentioned earlier, dollar CAD is downside. We see that drop is gonna come down for a deeper pullback. Highly likely with this double top formation, it's coming down, and highly likely we could see this market is dropping down further. So this is the 4-hour support. Okay, so gold from 4-hour perspective, okay, so let's see what's happening with other pairs. Dollar yen, very narrow, little bit of narrow choppy market. So dollar, Swiss franc, forming that bullish structure here. Go back up. Gathers liquidity twice, then we can look for buying. Okay, so yeah, we see that, guys, the market still very volatile because this is NFP week. You know that NFP week is very, very important because in this week there is a lot of volatility, which is good for us. Okay, NFP week we can have some more fun, some more trade, and this is the main goal here. All right, guys, so make sure that you stay tuned, stay present for everything that we are offering here. And with that being said, guys, I sincerely believe that you guys enjoyed this live session. I still be trading at the end of the new session. I see a couple of trades is still coming up. If you're on the VIP, definitely you can access all of them. If you're not, then I'll recommend you to join now to be part of this trading community where you can learn everything to grow and to become a consistently profitable trader. You can learn greatest secret that I use in my trading. You can use my trading tool that I use in my trading and also be part of this trading community. With that said, thank you. It was an enjoyable trading session, guys, with you, all of you here. That's why. And I want to see you tomorrow again in this live session. Until that, stay well, stay happy. Make sure that you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out anything that I'm posting every single day.